Hello, welcome back to How to Learn a Language. Today we're talking about the Speak 28 by 28 challenge because this is one of my Black Friday deals with a very special Black Friday bonus available for a limited time, which is one-on-one async support throughout December. So you can treat that challenge like a bit of a language advent calendar. Get unlimited support from me and start 2026 speaking more confidently rather than waiting until then. So I want to tell you a bit more about the challenge. If you're ready to go, lindsaydoeslanguages.com/Black Friday to find out more. The link is also in the show notes. And if there's one thing that so often is missing when people tell me about their language routine, it is practice, right? Which is kind of why all three of my Black Friday deals help with this, to be honest. But today we're going to focus on the Speak 28 by 28 challenge. So this is a 28-day challenge that when you get this, you have access to for life. So you can run through this challenge as many times as you wish. But I recommend, for the first time, taking it in December. Why? Let me explain. Because every day, when you've checked out the daily video, the daily prompt, you can check in with me for one-on-one, unlimited async support. Now, I know what you're thinking. December, Christmas, I'll be busy. No worries. Because you have that lifetime access, the challenge you can come back to. You don't have to get it perfect in December. Plus, we all know that we have that week, right, between Christmas and New Year. It's kind of made for catching up on stuff like this. So if there are a couple of days that you miss because of actual Christmas Day or you're Christmas shopping or you're with family or you're traveling to be with family or whatever, all of that stuff, it doesn't matter. It's okay if you miss a couple of days. We'll have a chance to catch up at the end of the year. Really, the way I'm seeing this is that you can treat this like a little advent calendar, right? And it'll be a little joy to look forward to each day, which is a great start for what this challenge is all about. One of the main goals with this is for you to develop a solo speaking habit, because it's really, really easy, too easy for us to just wait until someone is stood in front of us before we practice speaking in the languages that we're learning. And what that means is that we feel rubbish because we've had no practice. So our practice is the real life scenario when someone is stood in front of us. And so when we mess up and we forget words, when we're umming and we're ahhing and we're going, and our face is going red, we hate that. So why don't we do something about it to make that not the practice? And that's what a solo speaking habit is. You don't need to wait until someone is there in front of you. You don't need to wait until your next lesson. You can develop this habit of just speaking out loud to yourself. No one else needs to hear, in a very safe practice environment. And this challenge is going to help you to make that easy and to build your speaking confidence in all sorts of different ways. I made this challenge to face head on the problem of not feeling confident when you speak a language, because the default response is, well, I just have to learn more words, then I'll know what to say. I'm just going to speak soon when I've learned this extra bit. But honestly, why wait? Because that goalpost is going to keep moving, right? The idea of how many words is enough before you feel like you're ready to speak. And you're not going to feel ready to speak if you've not practiced speaking. So we need to start finding your confidence now with the language you already have available to you, even if it's very little, right? Like right now, I am beginning to learn a bit of Filipino, Tagalog, and I am really trying every single day to write at least 5 sentences using the words that I pick up on the apps or the videos. I've been using a couple of different things. And these sentences are so short, but they're sentences. Even if it's just 2 words or 3 words, it's a sentence. So there's always something you can do at any level. And finding your confidence with that minimal amount of vocab, even if you feel like you can say nothing, you can say something. Because if you can be confident when you don't know much, down the line, when you know more, you'll be flying. It'll be so easy. So right now, you might be feeling that a pause leads to a panic attack, but you don't have to accept that as your speaking fate. So this has been designed to fit in really easily to your daily life to help you develop that. The reason is you probably need more speaking practice. And we don't want to be waiting until someone is stood there. We don't want to be freezing, forgetting everything and feeling like a fool. But if we've got a solo speaking habit, and that zero pressure practice to build your confidence exactly what you need. Plus, that bonus of unlimited one-on-one async support throughout December is going to be such a great way to just fill in any gaps, kind of cover any little niggly questions that you have about what you should or shouldn't be doing. You've got me right there to help you throughout the entire month. So just a few days left, not long left. This is just available for the Black Friday period. So act quickly if you want in, and you can join right now, lindsay@doeslanguages.com/Black Friday. All right. If you have any questions, you can email me, lindsay@doeslanguages.com, and share this episode with a friend who's working through something similar, and I'll be back soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.